Today we will be sharing the top 10 world's richest female artists and how they made their millions, so be sure to stick around to the end to see which A-lister takes the first place. At number 10, Jennifer Lopez, worth a whopping $400 million. Always a hustler, Lopez's net worth was amassed not only from her lucrative entertainment career, but also from her many beauty and fashion ventures throughout the years. These include her own fragrance collection, her Inglet Cosmetics makeup line, and her own skincare brand. Between her music, her time on American Idol, her days as a rom-com leading lady, brand deals, real estate ventures and more, the Bronx native is doing extremely well for herself. Jennifer Lopez to serve as national ambassador for Grameen America to empower Latina entrepreneurs. The superstar has been drafted by Grameen to help reach a goal of empowering 600,000 Latina entrepreneurs, with $14 billion in business capital and 6 million hours of education and training by 2030. At number 9, Barbra Streisand, with a net worth of $407 million. Want to know Barbra Streisand's key to making millions? Have a career spanning 6 decades that fans will still sell out tours for. Sprinkle in some time on Broadway and a few movies, and you're set. Streisand is the best-selling female recording artist in history. She has sold over 150 million records worldwide. That's pretty impressive. She is the only woman to make the all-time top 10 best-selling artists list. She first landed at the top of the chart in October 1964 with her People album. With the Grammy-nominated encore, Movie Partners Sing Broadway, extending Streisand's record as the woman with the most #1 albums in chart history. In at number 8, Victoria Beckham, with a net worth of $450 million. Posh Spice is still in high demand, from her book to real estate to her being one of fashion's best. It's no surprise Mrs. Beckham is the wealthiest of her bandmates. Not to mention, her Spice Girls royalties and former tours still provides a pretty penny for her piggy bank. Victoria Beckham is renowned for her no smiling rule and her perfected signature pout, but she has been spotted sporting a 2V grin on a select few occasions. Victoria, an Order of the British Empire, has an eye for fashion. She opened her flagship store on London's Dover Street, with a reported turnover of more than $45 million. From that she has released her new line of makeup, which is rising in sales. But it is her own hard work as an entrepreneur and a fashion designer that has made her one of the 100 most powerful women in the UK. At number 7, Shania Twain, worth a shocking $450 million. Shania Twain is one of country's biggest powerhouses, and her success garnered her several titles, including the Queen of Country Pop. Though she has made appearances on shows and guest judged a time or two, her music and fans keep her bank account secure. Shania Twain, original name Eileen Regina Edwards, a born Canadian musician. She's well known for mixing her country melodies and pop vocals. Shania became one of the most popular crossover artists of the mid-1990s and sold over 100 million records worldwide. While Taylor Swift passed that record, Shania is still the top-selling female country artist of all times. Her album Come On Over is the best-selling album and made the Guinness World Record in 2015. A soundscan history by a female artist in any genre, with an incredible 40 million units sold worldwide. Number 6, Gloria Estefan, $500 million. The Grammy Award-winning Cuban-American is considered to be most successful crossover performer in Latin music ever. Between her record sales, appearances on TV, film, New York Times best-selling books and more, Estefan has definitely made her mark. From the late 1970s to 1989, Gloria was the lead singer of the Latin pop collective the Miami Sound Machine. The group scored several hits, particularly with 1985 Conga, which became her signature song. Her biggest contributions include creating the Gloria Estefan Foundation, which is an umbrella foundation that promotes proper health and, most importantly, education development. Hailed as the reigning queen of Latin pop, she has achieved 38 #1 hits across all Billboard charts. Billboard listed her as the 23rd greatest of all-time Latin artist. In at number 5, Beyonce, with an incredible net worth of $500 million. First comes music, then comes films, and then owning a creative agency and fashion line, and with the success coming from Parkwood Entertainment, Queen Bey is just fine without a new album. But give it to us anyway. Beyonce achieved fame in the late 1990s as the lead singer of the R&B group Destiny's Child, and then launched a hugely successful solo career. To say it all, Beyonce is famous for being an empowered female role model, standing up for women's rights and gender equality in our society. Indeed, she is the one who said that we have to teach our boys the rules, so that as they grow up, gender equality becomes a natural way of life. Some of her other ventures include a streaming music service, modeling, serving as a spokeswoman spokeswoman for Pepsi and L'Oreal, fashion labels, and film production. At number 4, Dolly Parton, worth an outstanding $650 million. Surprisingly, only 1/3 of Dolly's wealth comes from publishing and royalties. For the rest, she has her amusement park, Dollywood Theme Park, which receives over 3 million visitors each year. She can also thank her Hollywood films, which were very popular at the box office. Known for her hyperfeminine style, lovely voice, stellar songwriting and rural Tennessee background, she was one of 12 children raised in a one-room cabin. Dolly has one of the most impressive legacies in show business, with 8 Grammys won, more than 100 million records sold, and an empire worth an estimated $500 million. Parton holds the distinction of having the most #1 hits by a female artist on the Billboard Hot Country Songs Chart 25. She explained that her tattoos cover up keloid scars, which are a type of raised scar that forms on the skin after any kind of injury, surgery or other trauma. In at number 3, Celine Dion, worth a shocking $800 million. Celine Dion is Canada's biggest star, especially with 3 consecutive diamond-certified albums. Special shout-out to 1997's Titanic and her Vegas residency for skyrocketing those checks into higher tax brackets. Born into a large family from Charlemagne, Quebec, she emerged as a teen star in her home country, with a series of French-language albums during the 1980s. She first gained international recognition by winning both the 1982 Yamaha World Popular Song Festival and the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest, where she represented Switzerland. After learning to speak English, she signed on to Epic Records in the United States. In 1990, Dion released her debut English-language album, Unison, establishing herself as a viable pop artist in North America and other English-speaking areas of the world. Her recordings since have been mainly in English and French, although she has also sung in Spanish, Italian, German, Latin, Japanese, and Chinese. No doubt Dion is well known from her recording of My Heart Will Go On, the theme of the blockbuster movie The Titanic. At number 2, Madonna, worth a staggering $850 million. The pop veteran isn't new to this, she's true to it. Her tours and merchandise still sell out. Her music racks up in streaming, plus between her joint venture, Maverick, her film career, her books, fashion brands and art collection, of course, Madonna has the funds and knows how to spend them. Madonna Louise Ciccone, born in 1958, is an American singer, songwriter, and actress. Referred to as the Queen of Pop, Madonna is noted for her continual reinvention and versatility in music production, songwriting, and visual presentation. Madonna originally dreamed of becoming a ballet dancer, but good job she didn't. Long before Beyoncé and Taylor Swift, Madonna was the first female pop star to project an image of control, drive and fierce independence. For all her personal suffering, when her mother died when she was just 5 years old, she has rarely betrayed any emotional fragility. Finally, in at number 1, the most talented Rihanna, worth a mind-boggling $1.7 billion. Born in the Barbados parish of St. Michael in 1988, Robin Rihanna Fenty began honing her throaty, arresting vocals at an early age, influenced by such iconic talents as Madonna, Bob Marley, Janet Jackson and Mariah Carey. Trailing Oprah's heels, Rihanna took having multiple streams of income literally. Between her timeless hits and countless business ventures including Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin, this accomplishment was only a matter of time. Before this week, Rihanna was tied in 3rd place with Michael Jackson, thanks to her 29 top 10 hits. But with a new successful single to her credit, she has passed the king of pop and pushed him down to 4th. Although Rihanna's billions comes primarily from the success of her cosmetics line, she signed major endorsement deals and appeared in some popular films that contribute to her mega success.
Subscribe to this channel. Also, press the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload another interesting video. See you next time.